Week, teenage fights have broken out at Gene Leahy Mall. Some are calling for police action to squash the problem.
Today, Omaha Police say they will be taking additional measures, but as Joe Harris reports, some say those measures don't go far enough.
Assault in progress, 11th and Barnum. There's one person getting jumped out on the ground with about 50 people on location.
Omaha Police arrested a 13-year-old Monday night after a fight broke out between around 50 juveniles at Gene Leahy Mall.
We did have officers down here. They were intervening. We also had MECA security and off-duty officers that they've hired intervening and trying to de-escalate the situation. I also did find out that we had some folks from Omaha 360 down here as well that were trying to intervene.
2 days before that, police say they used pepper balls to disperse a crowd of around 150 teenagers in the same area who were also fighting. In both cases, authorities say the teens were unattended. While the incidents happened in the same week, the Metropolitan Entertainment and Convention Authority, which manages Gene Leahy Mall, emphasizes these skirmishes rarely happen.
It's a small percentage of bad actors that are creating some of these incidents that we really want to kind of get in front of and intervene to make sure it continues to be a space that people want to come to.
OPD says when it detains youths involved in these conflicts, it's called a street release.
It's like being arrested by your juvenile. So we contact their guardian, it's reports taken. They're technically arrested, but it's turned over to the juvenile county attorney's office, and they determine whether or not it goes to court, or if they're into diversion, or if the charges are dropped.
The Omaha Police Officers Association says there are little to no consequences for repeat juvenile offenses. As 6 News reported Wednesday, they took to social media to ask the community for its thoughts on how to keep this from happening again. Several suggested a curfew for unaccompanied minors, but OPD says that would be a knee-jerk reaction, and it would have to go before the City Council.
Really, the only steps that can have a curfew just out of the normal operation hours is if there's a huge emergency similar to what we had in 2020 where we had to do that for public safety purposes. We're not there yet.
In the meantime, based on what's recently happened, OPD will increase enforcement at Gene Leahy Mall, with some help from their partners at Omaha 360. There are also discussions about using a drone to monitor the crowds. On your side, Joe Harris, 6 News.
According to police, the teen involved in Monday's incident was detained for third-degree assault and false information. They were turned over to their guardian. Later that night, they were involved in a car chase with a stolen vehicle. Police are encouraging parents not to drop off their children at the Gene Leahy Mall or leave them unattended.
We're learning